Hello, everybody. Good morning. Another conversation with Chandana Baba. And today we thought we have a little chat about bodies and chaos and order. So I think a lot of people have the sense like when there's something going on with the body, let me find out what's wrong and how I can solve the problem that it's good again. Like, can you speak to that maybe?
That's that's such an energy that almost hi Simone and hi everyone. But this energy that you talked about is something that's almost just such a natural, not a natural, normal way of reacting to something that's not quote unquote going right with the body. That we have the need to understand the why. We have the need to understand, and we believe that only if I understand why it's not working right or why this problem is happening, I'll be able to fix it. In other words, you're going to be able to find out what is wrong, quote unquote, judge, and then instill order. In other words, try to look at what is really going wrong, how you can fix that, what you can do right. But all of that is what actually limits the capacity, the creation, the joy, the fun, the play at the body's being in that moment. And if you were willing to listen to the body and if you were willing to ask questions around the chaos, like, what is this creating? What is this chaos creating? What is showing up that I'm not willing to acknowledge? What is the body communicating with me that I can't hear and I refuse to hear? What if I could just listen?
Yeah. I remember like my very first foundation, I had a fever, or it felt like fever. And I was sitting in the car with my friend, and I was like, wow. And usually with fever, you kind of like try to do all kinds of things, get rid of it, sleep, blah, whatever. And I was like, you know what? I'm just leaning into that fever. And I was like, what if I enjoy this? And like really kind of like allowed myself to be with that energy that you would call fever, which is chaos. Like when the body really like if your body has some sickness, it goes to fever to really deal like, and it's gigantic chaos. Like the body knows it requires the chaos to heal itself. So, and I was just leaning into that fever, and I was like, OMG, that was the most amazing experience. Like it was like going into a roller coaster, like woohoo, all the molecules just like foo, 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 foo. And I was like, whoa, this is wild. I enjoyed it so much. And since then, I never had fever again. It was like, okay, like, wow. So if we don't resist it and just receive it, there's so much that can be contributed, right?
Absolutely. And if this isn't a fever, what change is this? Fever is what we have been told so we can understand the change in our body. But you cannot understand the change in your body when you try to understand the change in your body and call it fever or call it uh, a virus or malaria or typhoid or whatever you go to. You're actually instilling the order of what it is and now what it must show up as based on the symptoms of what you've decided you have, instead of allowing this chaos of quote unquote whatever you're calling as fever to actually unfold and allow the body to show up in a different way.
And like nowadays, when we have access to Dr. Google and people like have a symptom or something that the body shows, and then we going to Google, but then you order it. Like if you're super aware, I remember with an X-Men class with Diva Diaz, and she said like, yeah, don't Google your symptoms because you're so quick to actualize that in your body. Like you hear something and you, oh, let me actualize it, and then you have it. But it's
Yeah,
also that easily uncreated if you go to question and acknowledge what you just chose to choose something different. And that's the next thing. Like,
also,
hmm?
yeah, sorry, go ahead.
You go.
And also, if you talk to your body and tell your body, hey, body, I'm just reading this, you don't need to create this. It's just for interest. Don't create it, please.
And also, like, if you have a tendency to like go to order, like, it's kind of like you order on Amazon. If you order on Amazon, like a book, you're not surprised that you get delivered a book
Oh,
if you
yeah,
pay for it. If you order something in your body, why are we surprised that we get exactly what we're ordering? Like, and that's the thing. Like, when you go to a
That's
point of
an
view,
amazing example. Yeah. And what are you paying? What currency are you paying for in?
pain.
What are you paying? What currency are you using to pay for what you're ordering? Are you, what are you paying? What are you giving up?
Totally. And you know what? Like, I had my second advanced body class was in Mumbai, and like India is the land of chaos, I would say.
Oh,
And
totally.
I've learned so much there. Like, there was a play with bodies I've never seen in Europe. Like, and I could see, like, yeah, because you guys are used to all that chaos and play, and like there's not, now we do this, now we do this, and then Gary comes and then we do this. You're like, I don't require a facilitator sitting in the front. It's a body process class. You can just start,
Yeah.
get together with another body, let the processes run and play.
Absolutely. And the beauty is that there's so many different kinds of people from different cultures, from different backgrounds, societies, not just those that are flying in for a class in India, but also from, in India, we have such a diverse cultural society that, you know, everyone brings something different to the table. So it's like for us, chaos is very natural. When we are being ordered, it's almost like slow down, slow down, slow down. And for me, it's really difficult to slow down simply because I don't know what that means. So it's like sitting on a cycle and not bicycling, and I will fall. But if I am like, oh, okay, nobody wants to cycle, but I'm on my cycle and I am still cycling, it just keeps me going, and I'm so aware of the order around me, and I allow myself to be the chaos with that.
Hmm.
And that kind of releases so much in my world. It kind of releases so much, and I notice a change around me too, because sometimes the energy of chaos is looked upon as chaotic or not creative, but the
Havoc.
energy of chaos is really the energy that creates.
Totally. The universe is chaos. It's just
Oh,
people with a mind that can order everything into
yeah,
density instead of, and that's what I see, like the more dense something is, the more fixed the point you have, you seduce, like you reduce the space. But with the body processes and the body, like you just allow the body to be that space again, and from space everything is so much easier to change. It's not like so ordered. Like if you try to, yeah, to move a big stone, it's a different thing than to like something that's way more spacious, a feather. It's like way more like you make a and it's moving, right? With a stone, you have to put a lot of energy into. I mean, but even a stone has a lot of space. Like, yeah,
yeah. It's also the energy of your willingness to play with the lightness that you be, without making it, without the need to make it heavy so you can understand it, but just your willingness to know, okay, this is light, and even if I don't get it, even if I don't understand it, but my body is choosing it, my body is asking for it, and there's a lightness to that choice. And when you really go with the lightness and you really allow that into your world, what gets created is something that is so much greater than what you could ever imagine or even ask for, because in your world, even your asks have come from the order of what you have decided is right, instead of allowing yourself to ask for something that's from chaos. That just the energy, and you don't need to even put the words to it, and you'll be like, whatever that is, I'll have that. And that is the energy that I'm so excited to play with bodies and to instill in the bodies a chaos that is the energy of creation, that is the energy of play, that is the energy of fun.
totally. And what I love about body processes, like it changes all kinds of things in your body, in your life, in your business, like wherever we have created that solidity. And sometimes there's not even a cognitive access to that, but the
Yeah,
body knows, and the body also knows what energies and what body process is required to release that and to change it.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
such a gift to it. And I love, like in a 3D body class, you have that cocktail of all kinds. Like there, you get paired with another person, and then you have all kinds of different body processes run at the same. Means like you receive the body process you run with your partner, but then there's also like the whole class, and then there's where the class takes place, and then we have Chandana as our facilitators with all the chaos she brings from India. So there's already so many gifts to receive from, and I'm curious, would your body like to be part of this? And do you know, oh wow, here's sun energy I have been asking for, and now the question is, are you allowing your body to receive it, or do you say, nobody, not now, no, I can't afford it, no, no, no? What if you would start to say yes to your body and allow your body also to contribute to the choices you make or it desires to make?
Yeah. And what elegance of chaos is your body?
Yeah, I oftentimes think like our bodies do so many things by themselves without us thinking. Like breathing goes all by itself, blood running through my veins. God, like I don't have to think about it. My body just does it. Like the body creates all the time
Yeah,
without thoughts. So what if I can apply what my body knows itself in other areas of my life to have more ease?
absolutely. And how much fun can that be for you and for the future that you are creating?
Totally.
I can't wait. I can't wait to be there with you, to be there with all the other bodies, the beautiful land. Oh, I'm literally counting the days.
Yeah. So it will be from the 18th to 20th of July in Schliersee. It's 1 hour away from Munich. It's easily to be reached by train. And if you have any kinds of questions, please reach out. And if there's your body saying like, oh, I want to be there, I want to do this, and you have never done a class in Access Consciousness, we will have directly the Foreign Access Bars class, the foundation class. So that's the 2 classes you have to have done before. Doesn't matter when. No, foundation needs to be within 12 months.
Yes.
So yeah, but otherwise, and really, if you say like, wow, time, money, health issues, ask yourself, will this be the class that unlocks a change here? Sometimes you think I can't because, but what if exactly this is what can be changed there if you don't say the no and make
Yeah.
that stronger than anything else? So yeah, ask the question and see what shows up.
I can't
Thank you
wait
so much.
for that. Thank you so much, Simone, and thank you everyone who joined us and whoever catches a replay. Super grateful and looking forward to seeing you.
Me too.
Bye.